Okay, welcome to proper Pozo. This is windy, just check the hair. And if you think this isn't windy, just check this dog. He was having a horrible time. But today is absolutely Pozo at its best. It's wavy, it's windy. There's no footage for today because it's just early morning. The last time I saw you, it was the Klima. There was no wind at all, and it has been back, proper back, full windy. The boys have been going off, and it has been such a spectacle to see everyone ripping so hard. So I'm not joking, we have an awesome podcast. There's some massive crashes, there's blood, there's everything in this one, so stay tuned. It might be a long one because we do have a lot of footage. I've even got a list here that are things I need to mention. So first up, it's just been windy. The waves are getting better. The forecast for the competition is awesome. So what's been going on? The house is full. We've had everyone turn up. Mr. Fries has turned up. Horrocks has turned up. Kenneth Danielson has turned up. Adam Lewis. Speaking of Adam Lewis, Adam has a new sponsor, Stop the Press. He used to be on Quattro boards. He's now going to be on Patrick boards. I'm not sure if he's using it for the competition. I think he is. He's basically just used it first day and thought, yes, I'm having it. Right, I'm going to use it. So I'm pretty sure he's using it for the competition. So Adam Lewis on Patrick D-Town boards. What else? Adam Lewis again. God, he's in the news. A 3-batten sail. A 3-batten sail. It was a 3-2, I think it was, or something. I couldn't stop laughing when I was filming him going out. I don't know why. Just something about it just looked funny. It looked like a kid's rig. Just 3 battens. One of the 0.7 prototype sails. Seemed to be going all right on it. He was doing some big backies and stuff. So I don't know. Watch this space. 3-batten sails. Maybe they're making a comeback. He did mention something about having a 5-meter, but I don't know. What else? I'm having a look down at my list, and speaking actually what we're on about, of course, floaty jumps. Adam Lewis set the goal for everyone on the last podcast with a floaty jump. We had a good response to that, and a lot of the sailors have been doing some floaty jumps. I won't lie to you, I did my fair share of floaty jumps, probably the most out of anyone. So yeah, that's been pretty good to watch. Also, before we go off Adam Lewis, we should point out he has got a new style. It's called the hook tin wave ride. Not been seen by many before, but he's trying to perfect it. Not quite got it down yet, but it's definitely one for the future. And while we're on about people in the house, let's go on to Kenneth. We've got a brilliant shot from him. I don't know why, it just makes me giggle every time I see it. It's not that funny maybe, but to me, amazing. He goes for a 360, whack, throws the sail around, the mast gets stuck in, the board gets lifted up, he's still in the strap and he's upside down. It's just funny, I don't know. You could have a look at it, but to me it's just hilarious. Well worth checking out. And going from not so serious things to really serious things, I gave the stall forward technique last time. Yeah, I need to put a warning with that video. It can be dangerous doing a stall forward. It ain't just you go up and it happens. It takes a lot of practice and it can go wrong. I did my fair share of wrong ones. I think a few people have the last couple of days, you know, late or whatever. Albert, the guy we featured in one of the second or third podcasts I did when he was trying the doubles and stuff, he got it really wrong yesterday. Massive gust at the top, sheeted out, couldn't quite get over it, and he came down so hard on his face. Oh man, I felt sick. I was coming in when he did it and I was like, oh my god, is he going to be alright? So sailed over, dragged him in, and he's like, I'm alright, how's the nose looking? And I'm looking at him thinking, oh my god, I didn't want to look. There's just a massive gash on his nose. He's been to hospital, needed 3 stitches. I hadn't seen him this morning, but he wasn't looking too rosy last night. Let's hope he's going to be okay for the competition, because he has got in with an entry, so he'll be gutted if he doesn't miss that. And speaking of stall forwards going wrong, little Antoine as they call him, I saw him do one yesterday. This just pure, really, to me. I mean, he does do good ones, don't get me wrong, but this one went really wrong. Real, didn't quite get the weight or the hand back. He just kept his hand where it was, and this is the consequences. A big end over end pole vault. He got away with it. I don't think he hurt himself, but you really don't do them like that. Put your hand back and try and go sideways, get the mast across. This one, do not try and copy this, because you will hurt yourself. It's not good, I can tell you that for nothing. We also got a clip of little Ant on later. He's not having a good day. Doing a back in, as he lands, his mask just snaps right on the landing. So you don't usually get much footage of that, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's talk about me. No, let's not talk too much about me, but yeah, I've had a couple of good sales. I was having a mare actually, I have to say. I wasn't quite finding me mojo, but I think I got it back the last couple of days. Getting the tweak pushes back, stall forwards, you know, wave 360s. It starts to come together. My brain is getting round back into push forward. I won't lie, I haven't done one yet, but they're there. And the wind we've got at the moment and the waves that are coming for the comp, I reckon I'm all over it. I'm putting it out there, then I have to do it, don't I? So yeah, I feel a bit more confident the last couple of days. We had 3.3, 3.4 I was using, and it felt actually okay. I've always used my 3.7, never really used the 3.4, but used the 3.4 and start getting back into it. So that should be good. Bit of a roundup of the action now. I try not to miss anybody out, but we're going to put just a bit of a montage of things we've had, you know, guys from the house, anyone we've been filming, just a few little clips now, so of the boys. You're probably watching them as I speak. But yeah, Phil's been sailing really good. He's obviously leading the British Tour at the moment, and he looks like he's going to have a good competition. He's been sailing pretty decent, and obviously a few of the other boys all sailing good. Okay, from the top boys, who's been sailing good? I have to say, Victor doesn't half go unnoticed. You don't really see him, and then he comes out for an hour and just busts out everything. Just perfect doubles, big forwards, anything you name it. He even did like a little donkey kick, sort of stalled forward. It wasn't a full tabletop forward, it's pretty high for a tabletop forward. So, but yeah, so you can see what he's thinking. But he has got the moves, especially on the wave. He's just so consistent on the wave. Brazinho obviously still right up there. Saw him do a push forward yesterday. He looks really confident. Again, on them sails, I don't know why, you seem to sort of miss him. He can be sort of very unnoticed. Mussolini, not doing the big doubles, but he is one smooth sailor. Big one-footed back loops, big 1 foot, 1 hand back loops, really nice wave rides, tackers, goiters. The boy has got some style even in these winds. He's not a big fella, but he's really handling it well. Obviously local guys, Dario, and there is, you know, too many to name, but I have to say I'm sponsored by Simmer, but there is one guy you have to watch on the water, and he ain't on a Simmer, he's on a Neil Pride. Nothing to do with the Pride sale, but this boy, whatever kit he was on, you have to watch him. It's just something about him. He just looks, he's weird. He looks out of control, but he's so in control, and he just don't know what he's going to do next. He has had the biggest crashes, the highest jumps all week. I could say Costa's not been here, but still, he just looks crazy. It just, your eyes are sort of, you can't stop watching him. It's infectious. You just have to watch him. So definitely worth check this out. I mean, he's just got some brilliant stacks, like massive backies. I didn't see him land many of the big ones, but he's been landing a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff I've got seemed to crash, but he's going so high, and just insane double attempts where he just goes up and up and up and then goes for it and then just bails out, and you're like, oh my god, how is he not injured himself? So yeah, Ricardo going off. And the other day actually he went out on an old combat, probably 15-year-old combat sail, and he was doing doubles and whatever. I haven't got the doubles, I missed it. But we managed to get a clip of him doing a pushy and stuff, so he can still do the moves on 15-year-old sails. Not a good advert for new sails, but he is one of the best guys in the world, and I'm sure it ain't that easy on one of them unstable ones. So yeah, interesting stuff. Okay, I should also say Jamie, obviously Jamie Hancock, he's sailing good. He hasn't been much on the video, didn't really want to feature before the comp and stuff, but he has been filming he filmed this last session, all the good video footage you see from down the beach. He got his decent camera out and filmed that, so big thanks to Jamie. I've put a sneaky 360 of him in here, because you know, you got to put something of him. So yeah, all action. Look down at the list, what have we got? Yes, the local kids. A few years ago, you'd see him in your heat, you think, oh, he's a kid, be all right, no worries. This year, oh my God, everyone is shitting their pants. No one wants them. They are busting out the moves. I've mentioned him before, Omar Sanchez, sailing really good. Backside freeze, 360s, big tweak pushy. He does big one-handed bat. He looks really stylish on the water. Jose Romero, we haven't really seen him much. He's on Goya this year, he's changed. He looks pretty handy. I've not seen him out much. I think he's working and stuff, but he's sailing good. Obviously Eliasar, Jonas Ceballos' brother, he's going to be there. Actually, Jonas Ceballos, he's coming back, so that's another story, but I've got no footage of him, but that is another story. Watch this space. I'll be interested to see how he gets on in the comp. And the last one, Alessio, I don't know how you say his name, North Fanatic. I haven't seen him sail much at all. We saw him go out last night, 3-3, full stack, massive tweak push loops, like huge, landed perfectly. Big one-footed backy, didn't quite land it, and then you saw him do some horrendous, quite long, looked all good, looked good landing, but landed a little bit flat, put the back of the board and bounced on landed, and the feet came out, and he turns the board over at the end. I'm not sure if he broke the board, but it did look pretty nasty. So yeah, so the kids, nobody wants the kids. What else have we got? Let me have a look at the list. What am I on about? Of course we have this. We have the best crash section ever. Maybe not what you're expecting, but I have some funny catapults from most of the boys in the house, and you could just check me and Jamie on the camera. It is probably the funnier than the crash, because it's just so much joy for us when we see people crashing. I can't believe, you won't be able to believe it. So just check this crash section out. It's actually awesome.
Oh. Yes! Ah, yeah. You got it! Yeah!
Oh, yes! 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 Yes!
Who was it?
Cowley's getting blown all over the place.
Is that Cowley?
Yeah.
What's that?
Fuck off. Fucking hell. Lampe, brilliant. Oh, that was just so that's what I'm talking about. That's a crash section. That's what we want to see. And that was Lampe at the end, in case you was wondering what those massive legs and arms were doing, like Daddy Longleg style, falling off. And that's pretty much it. I can't even think what other footage I have. If I have any, I'll stick it right at the end and it'll just be jabbed on the end. But I'm going to leave you before I go with the funniest dog in the world. It was just playing around in the shore break here and chasing his own spray. Absolutely hilarious. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just going to let it run and we'll join you after this crazy dog and maybe some extra footage. The next time you see me will be on the live stream. I am doing the live stream and it will be awesome. So in between my heats I'm going to be doing the live stream, and obviously when I get kicked out I'll be doing it full time. So stay tuned to the Pedal Array. The forecast is immense. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be insane. I can't turn the camera off.